Hello folks, it's Nana JL54 Janet. Hello, and it's another rainy day, tropical storm-like day in South Florida. And I have a destash. This is like if you do mixed media, assemblage, art, all of those kind of things, this is for you. So I'll start over here. It's a whole mixture of things. I've got this vintage box of paper fasteners, and you can use these to do some books, some junk journals and things like that. The two kinds of pieces are in there, and that's vintage with the box. You can even use this box for an assemblage type thing. I have this picture frame. It's vintage, and I have a dog barking. I have a vintage picture frame there. Okay, I have a dog barking. I have these vintage spoons. Hold on, these are vintage cake decorations. These clowns, and these are vintage cake decorations. These little ladies, pink and purple. Okay. Then I have all of these souvenir spoons and a baby fork, and here's another souvenir spoon, and then this is a little I guess it would be a place card holder, but I think if I had room for it, I would use it to display ATC cards or whatever like that when I got a new one or whatever. So then I have this old ladle, and I think it's silver. Maybe not silver. Maybe it's silver plate. Let me see. I don't see any writing on it, but anyway, it's very pretty, and I would use it to maybe put a bird's nest in, or like for Christmas, decorate it. Here's a large knife. Silver, probably silver plate. You can wrap your laces around it or whatever, or you can hang a wall hanging from it. Okay, there's a birdie, old plastic birdie. This is a vintage cake decoration when they used to make the little cake doll cakes. And so there's that one there with a little bouffant hairdo. This is a vintage little ceramic shoe. And you can make a pincushion or whatever out of it. I don't think that's a crack. I think that's dirt. Yeah, it's dirt. Okay. Here's some more vintage cake decorations. These are columns. They're plastic. Here's one of those little acrylic, what do you call it, dangle things. Anyway. Here's some, vintage junk jewelry. Oh, let me show you this. These are very old, the honeycomb bells, and if you do an assemblage box, I imagine, this is what I had in mind when I bought them, that you could fold them and glue them to the back of the box so that they were half like this, standing out. So there's 3 of those. They're old. You could tell by the coloring. And then there are these I've never seen tiny doilies like this before. And these are old. You could tell by the, staining. They don't have food on them. Those are age spots. There's a bunch of junk jewels, but let me show you this. There's one of these old dollies that opens and closes her eyes, and I have done mermaid dolls and different kinds of, altering dolls with these. I have a time almanac from 2008, and I got it because of the different kinds of maps and flags and pictures in there, and for doing junk journals and things like that, all kinds of interesting things. This is from 1958. And it's a horseless carriage gazette, and it's got all kinds of wonderful, it's got some fashion articles, mostly old car articles, but advertisements from the late 1950s, and how they used to do the pinstriping on the cars, but then there also was in here some fashion articles. There's this one here, and the way women, the garments for motoring. And there was another page back here. Anyway, there's several pages. Now, this is going to have to be folded to put in the box. And then if you need to, you can put a cloth over it and iron the pages, whatever pages you use. But it's the full magazine here. Look at that. That's cool. Look how cute that is. So it's the full magazine here. And then there are these fleur-de-lis. I don't know what you call them. Maybe they're tie backs for curtains, but there's 3 of those. And then there's some vintage, some modern, some is broken, some isn't. This is not broken, but jewelry pieces, this chain, there's a whole lot of this chain here, different colors to use in your projects. Here's some pearls and beads and such. And then all of these are vintage. These are like 1950s broken necklace. These bracelets aren't broken, but I would have, you know, parceled them out and used them in my stuff. But I have more junk jewelry than I'll ever use. There's some shells. There's all kinds of cool stuff in here. Here's a chain. You can use this chain on anything. Here's more interesting chain. And there's just all kinds, like I said, some broken, some not. There's some earrings that aren't broken. There's this little vintage charm bracelet. You can take the charms off and use them. And all kinds of interesting jewelry pieces and junk jewelry. And oh, there's this glass vial. This is very, very old. Look at the top of it. I don't know if you can see, but it's got a little hole in the top, and it's all glass. So, oh, and then there's this, Japanese in a Hurry. This is an old book. And this would be great for your junk journals too. Japanese in a Hurry. And that's that. So this lot will be $35 in a flat rate box shipped. First one to message me can have it. PayPal only, friends and family. PayPal will be in the description box below. Thank you, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.